Beardo Banjo.
Hello again everyone, I am back to do a secondary test on Cyberpunk 2077 in VR because a few people had said they'd got amazing results and the results I got weren't that great when I was playing on Quest 2 earlier, so I thought, okay, I'll boot up my Rift S, I'll plug that in and I'll see how it works. And everyone else was right, I am a fool. If you have the option to, play this in a PC VR headset, a proper PC VR headset. Using the Quest and Link was the Achilles heel to getting this game to run well in Vorpx. Because playing it in Rift S right now, it's wonderful. It's everything I wanted it to be when I booted it up earlier. Yes, there still isn't Geometry 3D, but the Z Adaptive is doing enough for me right now to make this big open world feel, you know, like a real place with depth, with scale, with distance. It's fantastic. The smoothness is much better than earlier. I really am shocked at how much difference switching from the Quest 2 with the link cable to the Rift S has made, but it has made a massive difference, and I hope the video is capturing this because I am now running the game with the settings pumped up. I've taken off film grain. I'll put it on, but I've taken that off because I'm not a big fan of it. I've got motion blur actually set to high. I might turn that off because I'm, again, in VR. Yeah, that's much nicer. In VR, I'm not a big fan of motion blur. I prefer it to be... It's so crisp. It is so ridiculously crisp. Again, I've still got that kind of line along the bottom, which kind of pulls me out of the immersion a little bit. But within the Vorpx settings, you can zoom the image slightly. Sorry if the capture's going a bit jittery now. I'm just looking for the zoom, which I never know where. I always forget where it is. Image zoom, right? If I push that to about 0.80, usually does the job for me. There we go. Borders are gone. That's immersive. The gun is a little big, but I've got no border along the bottom, no border along the top. I'm in now. For all intensive purposes, I am in. And it does look great. I'm going to shoot some people. Whoa, you took that like a champ! He ran away. Didn't get a chance to actually do any murder there. Oh, I've got a katana. Let's take that. Oh no, what's happened? Her hair's gone insane. See. Oh! 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 You know, what a way to go. She's been practicing her yoga. Incredible. Brilliant. Oh, I'm definitely going to die now, aren't I? If we're all honest with each other. Take that. This is just a throwaway save. I don't mind if I die here. Did he just heal himself? He did. I'm running away. I'm running away. This is much better. The things I said in my earlier video about the textures and stuff, they don't necessarily apply here because now I've got obviously all the bells and whistles pumped up. The game's running on high, so it does look a lot nicer. But I will say that my general experience with Cyberpunk, VR or not, is a little strange right now. I don't know how to feel about it. I've been extremely excited for this game, and hype is a dangerous thing. My hype level's been through the roof, and I'm not as in love with it as I hoped I would be. I'm noticing a lot of kind of strange visual issues, and I'm sure a lot of this will be patched out in time. But I can't help, I keep comparing it to something like GTA. When I go to the most densely populated areas filled with NPCs, and I just stand there and look at the NPCs, and this isn't a great example because there's not many about, but when I just stand there and look at them, the way they move, they collide a lot, they clip through each other. I had it earlier where people would go really far off into the distance, and then when they got quite far away, they would fall into the floor, and I could just see their head floating along. And they were all doing it. They were hitting this point and just dropping off. It was almost like that was the game's way of getting rid of them, so they were no longer causing any kind of load or issue on, or kind of heavy, like, it wasn't putting any pressure on the game if it just dropped them off the map. Is the best way I can describe it. Really, really strange. So, for me, pretty much everything I said in my earlier video still stands. This is better immediately, and you will be able to tinker with the settings to get it even better. I'm getting the occasional hang in terms of frames, but you could come in here and you could play with some of this, you know, get that film grain off, you know, drop some of this stuff down. Let's take that to 8, let's take that to medium, blah, blah, blah. You know, and we'll probably be able to pump an even better performance out of this. And you could go even as far as to say, you know what, I don't mind having no 3D. I'll turn the 3D off. And then you're having an absolutely incredible smooth experience. Like this is with the 3D off now, and it's seamless. It feels like it's running at a really strong frame rate. Bop, bop, bop. Get dead. That's it. Yeah, murder time. Yeah, proper PC VR headset is the way to go. It's a real shame that I'm getting that issue. Am I even hitting them? I think I am. Oh, they all do this as well. They all cower in this strange way. She's dead. Brilliant. In your foot. I didn't shoot you in the back. Why are you pretending your back's hurt? What about you? In the foot. In the foot. Same death animation. Brilliant. Same death animation. I'm just hating on the game now for the sake of it. It does... Oh, this is going to get messy real quick. Yeah, I'm dead. It works a lot better with a proper, proprietary VR headset that's built for PC, which shouldn't be surprising. Running it with the Quest and Link cable it works. If you run it on low, it works. It absolutely works. But if you want to play with Vorpx, you want 3D, you want the game to look as nice as physically possible, it is possible with a true PC VR headset. Here's the proof, head tracking still works as well as it did earlier on Quest. Just the visuals are higher, and I'm not encountering as many kind of frame dips or issues. It's strange. Stop telling me I'm committing crime. I know I'm committing crime. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm hyped that this is working as well as it is, and I know it's only going to get better with time. But the thing that I can't shake is that something just feels off. Oi! Something feels off about the game in general. Oi! What do you want? I want a car! Oh, mate. Can you leave me? I just wanted to steal a car. Get out of it. I also had one game-breaking bug, super early on, which was quite annoying. Oh, God, no! I couldn't finish a main quest. It just kept telling me to talk to a certain NPC. Victor, I think his name was, and I no matter how many times I spoke to him, it wouldn't see that I was speaking to him. So yeah, there's issues here. There's a lot of fun to be had. The voice acting's great. The story from what I've played so far is really strong. I enjoy the kind of intimate indoor areas, like when you go indoors and it's just like a one-on-one conversation or a gunfight with a character or characters. It feels great, and it's really immersive. But when you come out here in the kind of big, ambitious open world, my immersion starts to break because I start to see things and think, well, that looks a bit weird. Well, that's acting a little strange. It's very interesting to me. It feels like the ambition of CD Projekt Red has... I know, I want his car. The ambition, which I respect massively, seems to be a little bit too much for what they've been able to pull off here. I don't want to be on this view. No, get in the car. Get in the car right now. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can drive. From my experience as well, driving is a good way to drop your frame rate in this game. Kind of look to the sides and stuff. See, this is really cool. Doing a bit of driving in VR, that's actually really cool. You know what? Fair enough. Immediately my opinion has changed. Do I think this is the best Vorpx game out there? No. I think people will... I'm trying to be the voice of reason. I'm trying to temper expectations because I appreciate if I sing this praise is too much, a lot of people could run out and buy Vorpx. And I think people would have reason to be not as impressed as they would maybe expect to be. So I'm trying to be very, very diplomatic about it. It's good, it works, it's smooth. I think it will get better with time, but it does still have issues. In my opinion, it's probably still the best way to play this. I think my issues really are with the game at the moment, and with the fact that the game needs patches to kind of fix the issues I'm seeing. But being in here, getting in a car, looking around, it's very, very good. Just for people who don't have Vorpx, I really want you to kind of understand what you're getting into. You're not getting a native VR experience. You are getting a very good VR experience, but the 3D isn't quite there, for me personally anyway, yet. Head tracking's great, and it does run really well, but there's something just slightly off about it, and I can't quite put my finger on it yet. I will continue to play the game, and I'm sure I'll start to figure out what it is that doesn't quite feel right to me about this game. Maybe it is just my own hype. I've crumbled under the weight of my own hype. But the point of this video isn't to talk about that. The point of this video is to say, yes, it works much, 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 much better with a proper proprietary PC VR headset like the Rift S or the Vive or the Index. I'm sure they'll all be fine. HP, you know, the Reverb. I'm sure you'll have a great time with them as long as you're beeping at me. Did you just beep? Shut your mouth. As long as, you know, you've got a PC that's good enough to run the game itself, you'll be absolutely. These are the things that I can't quite put my finger on. These are the issues. These are the reasons why I get pulled out of the immersion. I want to love this game, and I'm just not sure. I hope you enjoyed, guys. This was just a short video to show that it does work with a PC VR headset, much better than Quest. I'm going to go back to putting some time into it now and see if I can kind of fight through my kind of weird niggling issues I have with the game. Because I can see that there's a great product there, and I am engaging with the story, and I do like the story, but something feels off. Some of the building blocks aren't quite sitting together properly. Who knows? Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, as always, drop a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. I'll see you soon for another one. Take care, guys.